Good morning, friends. Welcome to SBI Securities morning podcast. In today's podcast, we'll be discussing what to expect in Nifty and Bank Nifty from here on, as well as the crucial level for both the indices. We'll also be discussing regarding the key sectors and stocks in focus in trade today, as well as the next few trading sessions. First up, coming to the update in the global markets in trade yesterday. In trade yesterday, if we see the US markets ended on a positive note post positive jobs data, which eased market concerns. So if we see the Nasdaq surged by over 3%, we had the S&P 500 which jumped by 2.3%, and the Dow ended 1.76% higher. Currently, all the Asian indices are trading on a positive note, with GIFT Nifty trading higher by over 250 points. If we see, the past few trading sessions have been extremely volatile in terms of a gap up or a gap down opening. Coming to the rest of the macro factors, so we have Brent crude, which has continued its pullback rally for the second consecutive trading session. Going ahead, 20-day EMA zone, that is the levels of 80.50, will act as the immediate hurdle for Brent oil. Coming to the dollar index, so the dollar index ended on a positive note yesterday. Going ahead, the zone of 103.6 will act as the immediate hurdle. Coming to the update regarding our markets, so we had the weekly expiry yesterday. The benchmark index Nifty ended at 24,117 with a loss of 0.74%. On the daily scale, if we see, it has formed a bearish candle with a minor upper shadow. Going ahead, positionally, the 20-day EMA zone, that is the levels of 24,350, 24,400, will act as a crucial hurdle for the index. And on the downside, if you see, 24,000, 23,950 would act as the immediate support level. Any sustainable move above the levels of 24,400 would lead to a short covering rally in the index towards the mark of 24,650. While on the downside, any sustainable move below the levels of 23,950, the index may continue witnessing selling pressure up to the zone of 23,700 levels. Coming to the derivative data, so the August futures dipped by 0.94% yesterday, while the cumulative open interest of the 3 series also dipped by 1.27%, which indicates overall long unwinding. Coming to the options chain data, so if you see for the next weekly expiry, currently if you see 24,200 strike has significant call open interest, followed by 24,300, and on the put side it is majorly seen in 24,000 strike, followed by 23,800. Coming to the update regarding Bank Nifty, so the banking benchmark index Bank Nifty ended on a flat note and formed an indecisive candle on the daily scale. Since the last 4 trading sessions, the index has been oscillating in the zone of 50,757 on the upside and 49,659 level on the downside. Going ahead, the zone of 50,500 will act as the immediate hurdle for the index. Any sustainable move above the levels of 50,500 will lead to a sharp short covering rally up to the mark of 50,900, followed by 51,300. On the downside, if you see, the support for the index has shifted higher in the zone of 49,700 level. Any sustainable move below the levels of 49,700, a continuation of the selling pressure towards 49,200 is likely. Coming to the option chain data, so if you see 50,500 strike has significant call open interest, followed by 51,000 strike, and on the put side it is majorly seen in 50,000 strike, followed by 49,500. Coming to the key market indicators, so the volatility index has been extremely volatile. If you see the index, the type of movement that is there, so it ended at levels of 16.6 with a gain of 2.67% yesterday. Going ahead, any sustainable move above the levels of 17.50 will lead to a further upside rally towards the levels of 20 in the short term, while on the downside 14.50 will act as the immediate support for India VIX. Coming to the advanced decline ratio, so the advanced decline ratio is tilted in favor of the declining counters. So even though the broad sentiment of the markets in the last few trading sessions has definitely deteriorated, which has led to a bit of selling pressure in the broader market. Coming to the key sectors in focus, so Nifty Pharma, Nifty Healthcare are likely to continue their outperformance in the next couple of trading sessions. On the flip side, if you see Nifty Metal, Nifty PSU Bank and Nifty Realty are likely to outperform in the short term. Coming to the FII DI data, FII sold to the tune of 2,626 crores while DIS bought to the tune of 577 crores. That's a wrap of today's edition. Thank you for regularly listening to our podcast. Have a happy trading session. Thank you.
Investment in securities market are subject to market risks. Read all the related documents carefully before investing.